My wife announced she wanted a divorce as casually as if she were asking for a refill of coffee. After 15 years of marriage, she sat across our kitchen table and delivered the news without emotion. No tears, no explanation, only a blunt statement: "I'm done. I've met someone else." Her eyes held steady, waiting for me to break down in anger or despair. Instead, I met her gaze with a calm smile. "If that's your decision," I replied, signing the divorce papers without hesitation. My composure unsettled her more than an argument ever could. She thought I was surrendering, but in truth, I was preparing. 15 years of memories, shared laughter, quiet evenings, whispered promises in the night, had felt like a foundation. I had given her loyalty, a home, and steadfast devotion, yet she had never truly matched it. When I noticed the changes, the secretive messages, the coldness in her touch, I knew she wasn't merely drifting away. She was replacing me. The betrayal stung less than the insult of her assuming I was blind and weak. But I had already seen enough. One evening, I followed her. I trailed her to our favorite restaurant, to the very booth we once called ours, and there I saw them together. She wasn't hiding a mistake. She was flaunting a replacement. I didn't confront her that night. Explosions waste energy, silence sharpens it. I watched, I listened, I gathered details. I learned about him, a smug man who mistook arrogance for charm, grinning as though he had already conquered. Digging deeper, I uncovered a truth she never thought I'd discover. Our daughter. 15 years old, my heart and my reason to endure. She was my world. Yet doubts I once buried returned, and a DNA test confirmed what love had once blinded me to: she wasn't mine. She was his. That revelation hardened me. My grief turned to steel. I met with a lawyer, calm and precise. Together, we dismantled her world: finances, custody, every carefully polished image she clung to. She thought she would walk away untouched, but I severed the safety net beneath her feet, leaving her only with the facade she valued. Then, I waited for her moment of triumph. The night she planned to celebrate her so-called freedom with him, at the very restaurant where she had once promised her life to me. The irony was perfect. I entered the restaurant with measured steps. They were mid-laughter, glasses raised, her face glowing as it once had for me. His hand rested on hers, his smirk dripping with pride. When they noticed me, her smile faltered. His grin grew sharper. I approached calmly, a stillness about me that unsettled them. "To your freedom," I said, setting an envelope on their table. Her hand shook as she opened it. Silence swallowed the room as she read. Her face drained of color, lips trembling. He snatched the papers, scanning quickly. The DNA results. Proof he was the father of the daughter I had raised for 15 years. Proof of her deception. The restaurant hushed, curious eyes turning toward their table. She stammered, "Please, it's not," but her voice cracked. His arrogance dissolved into fury. "You told me she was his," he spat, pushing back his chair. She reached for him, he recoiled. Whispers rippled through the crowd. Their perfect image shattered in moments. I remained steady, watching their downfall. "You wanted freedom," I said softly. "Now it's yours." Then I turned and walked away, leaving them in the ruins they had built. Outside, the night air felt crisp, cleansing. I felt lighter than I had in years. People think revenge is loud, filled with chaos. They're wrong. True revenge is quiet, precise, leaving no stain on your hands, only silence where there was once noise. I lost a wife who was never truly mine. A daughter who was never mine to claim. But I gained clarity, control, and a freedom of my own making. She asked for divorce. I gave her devastation. He mocked the burden I carried for years. Now it was his to bear. 15 years were stolen from me, but I stole the rest of his life from him. I carry no regret. Justice doesn't always arrive in courtrooms. Sometimes it comes from a patient man with a steady hand, a sharper mind, and the discipline to wait for the perfect strike. And when that strike came, I didn't just take revenge. I reclaimed myself.